Welcome to the exhibit. Roy!
Must consider. consider.
There is a lot at stake here.
Do you like to play with fire?
My shield for Argus!
I must consider.
Do you like to play with fire?
Well played. You have best.
Well
I think we've been muted this entire time. Are we back on, guys?
Yeah, have we been muted?
If we've been muted, that is pretty depressing.
Yeah. Us.
Okay, so now we're on.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry about that. If we've been muted, that is pretty depressing.
Yeah. Looks like the players got up for a second.
Sorry, guys. We've been trying to figure everything out, but hopefully we should have everything back to normal. And they should be queuing into their next game right about now, so we'll get back to it. All right, and of course, because of the last hero standing format, the Shaman stays on.
your soul shall
Baron Rivendare.
Oh man, I am so happy. Let me see some dank steeds.
Yes, I'm pretty sure we're about to see a Dreadsteed deck.
And can we all just appreciate the golden
Oh, yep,
Jurassics
okay,
there?
this is Dreadsteed. That Sacrificial Pact is the only viable Warlock deck for that card is Dreadsteed. And for people who don't know, Dreadsteed is a 4-mana demon, and it has 1/1 stats, and every time it dies, it spawns another Dreadsteed.
It's quite literally infinite value. Oh, that's a good sign.
happy feast of
I one time had the opportunity to silence a Dreadsteed, and I was thinking, in my head, I literally thought and said out loud, how bad could this possibly be? Didn't silence it, lost the game. Chose the Silence of Void Caller instead, lost. It was not as
Dread Seed is pretty insane. When you get it on the board. The issue is getting it on the board without dying. Because you're basically paying 4 mana for a 1/1.
right.
Pretty straightforward. Would you? Yeah, I like the Tome Golem here. It puts more power on the board. He's got the Creeper afterwards.
Yeah, if you didn't draw the Creeper there, I probably wouldn't have played the Totem Golem.
Yeah.
Actually, may have coined into the... because you have the Rockbiter to follow it up in case of... But with the hero power there, you can sort of assume that it's some sort of slower mid-range handlock type of deck.
Yeah.
Shaman, you can afford to play it a little slower.
Oh, one sec, guys. Because it said League of Legends. There we go. Sorry about that, guys.
All right.
We need to change the title on the stream. There we go. Sorry
This is
about
the
that,
problem
guys.
with this deck. A lot of times you can just draw
We need to change the title on the stream.
horribly. If you don't draw the Void Colors, you don't draw the...
There we go.
even just if you don't draw the Dread Steeds. Now he just has nothing to do with this.
Sorry
This is
about
the
that,
problem with
guys.
this deck. A lot of times you can just draw...
We need to change the title on the stream.
horribly. If you don't draw the Void Colors, you don't draw...
The
He's
entire-
running Kel'Thuzad, but
Well,
that's
no.
way slow. Even
Yeah.
just if you don't draw the
The entire
Dread Steeds.
combo is based off Kelp,
Now he just
Baron
has nothing
Rivendare.
to do with this. This is the problem with this
Entire-
deck. A lot of times you can just draw...
We need to change the title on the stream.
horribly. If you don't draw the Void Colors, you don't
Basically,
draw...
you're just stalling
He's
so
running
you can find the
Kel'Thuzad,
Dread
but
Steed.
that's
Well,
way
no.
slow.
Reno
Even-
Jackson Dread Steed. The entire combo is based off Kelp.
Maybe this... I don't think this is Dread
the
problem with
entire-
this deck.
No,
No,
it is
okay, no, it
Dread
has to be.
Steed.
But
We need to
then-
change
yeah.
the title on the stream.
requires a whole bunch of combo cards.
Basically, you're just
So
stalling
usually
so
you
you
run
run
a lot too.
Well, no.
It's
Reno
happening.
Jackson Dread Steed. The entire combo
interesting
is based off
Dread Steed
Kelp.
usually
Maybe this... I don't think this is Dread the problem with this deck.
No,
No,
it is
okay, no,
Dread
it has to be.
We
But
need
then...
to change the
Dread
title on the
Steed
stream.
requires a whole bunch of combo cards.
So with these cards, I'm wondering, do you run the with the Reno deck? Do you still run the Stalag and Fugin? Because with the Baron Rivendare, that can be pretty insane. And we have two Hex coming out on the-
I don't think there's room for those cards in this deck. You're like, Dread Steed runs so many combo pieces.
Do you think he's just running a lot of 2-ofs, hoping that this game will go long?
Yeah. Basically, Dread Steed games go a very, very long time, anyways. So, like, the Reno Jackson isn't unreasonable. It just
Interesting.
It's interesting because usually you want to like have that as like a backup against aggro decks. And so, but right now he's basically using it as a late game heal rather than what the card is usually used for.
Right. I have to imagine the Hellfire is going to come out here for Macintoshkin.
Yeah, it's gonna have to after this turn.
Maybe a silence on the...
So, okay, what I realize is so hard to cast Shaman games because there's so many options.
Yeah. And it's also, you know, you have to pay attention to positioning. And yeah, just like you said, there's just so many options. You know, should you go face, like, especially because you have Doomhammer and double Rockbiter in hand, you can potentially just have so much damage.
Yep. know about the Doomhammer. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, that's lethal. That's double Rock Rider.
Yeah, double rock biter
yeah.
on the Doomhammer has to be lethal.
Oh, well, that's 6. It's 16 damage, right? Double Rock Rider is 16, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, so he just missed lethal.
Oh wow,
He just missed lethal.
Reno Jackson here. Well, if he has the Reno Jackson value, you can seriously punish him.
Yep.
Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, sorry about that, guys. So the Flame Totem coming in to easily clear off the Mal'Ganis, and then I don't know if it is. I don't think so.
No, it's not lethal.
He missed it last. Well,
Yeah.
if he had the rock, yeah, he just missed it last turn. Now he's
Yeah, he missed it last turn. At this point, like, his opportunity is kind of gone. It's going to take him a few turns to set it up.
yeah, and that's one thing I've always said with Shaman. Like, obviously, in most decks, if you misplay, it'll punish you. But I've always thought with Shaman, if you misplay, it almost can like punish you way harder because a lot of things that
There's a lot of little technical things that mean a lot more in Shaman.
right, and just like even just a tiny error that you never even think about could just be the difference between a win and a loss.
And it looks like he knows that he can't get the Reno value, and this is the issue with Reno in this deck. Is that like you just run so many combo cards that you're running 2-ofs, and yep, that's lethal.
That should be lethal.
Yep.
Interesting. They hold on to coin all game.
Oh no, it's not, cause of
No, I totally forgot about Baron Rivendare.
yeah, with that, because of the Baron Rivendare stops the lethal, and now he's gonna regret probably using the Rockbiter this turn.
I think Thespian wasn't thinking about it either.
Yep. It's just so rare that you see that combo that it doesn't really register.
Honestly, how often do you see that?
Yeah,
Looks
I
like
like.
he's just going for it. I mean, yeah, that's what you have to do.
I think you just plop everything here on the board.
Play the
You
Shredder
hear
all the way.
power,
Yeah, the way they left. There you go.
and I make sure to keep that coin. Your opponent may have forgotten that they keep the coin. That you haven't played the coin, and they could think it's another card in your hand. And oh my
gosh,
god,
Twisting Nether. Gotta have the silence coming in.
silence Twisting Nether. Do you silence the Shredder? I think you silence the egg.
Yeah, I think it
Well,
doesn't really matter because you can
why-
power overwhelming. Power overwhelming on the.
So, okay, so he knows he can get the Reno value. Okay.
Okay, so I think he just runs 2 Dreadsteeds. That's probably it. He just wants to make sure he gets the Dreadsteeds.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really interesting deck.
Super long game deck. I'd probably just silence the egg here over playing power overwhelming.
Power overwhelming onto the Flame Tongue when you could have just.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I much prefer the silence there over the power overwhelming. That is a good draw from the Shaman player.
Oh yeah. Probably the best draw in his deck, unless if he's running Alec here.
I like that hovering over the coin. That's actually can be a bluff thing. If you keep constantly pretending that that's a potential option, you can really trick your opponent that the coin is actually something and make them play around something.
At this point, I do. Macintoshkin. Oh, that would tilt me. Just because it makes all your turns weird now.
No, the mana doesn't really affect you. It actually affects the player with more cards more often than not.
That's what. If I was Macintoshkin, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If I was Macintoshkin, that might tilt me a little
Yeah.
bit. But he gets to
It
play the
actually
Dark Metal
prevented
anyway.
the silence. It's actually a huge deal. Prevent the silence Twisting Nether.
Yeah, it did.
I think the obvious one was the corruption there. I'm just kidding. It's easy Soulfire.
Dark Peddler, my favorite Warlock card of all time. I have to imagine that Macintoshkin is in a really good spot here. I mean, he doesn't have the board, but he has the card advantage, and Still has another Dread Steed. Get that infinite value. Although Thespian did get that second hex to see if the second hex is going to come down on the Dread Steed again.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, you have to think.
You have to hex the
You
Dread
have,
Steed.
you have to hex, but you know.
Yeah, you're just afraid
it just
of.
feels, yeah, you know that there are other threats in this deck. You know, so there's just you have no idea.
Death Lord.
That's weird. Golden Jiraxis.
We saw that earlier.
I know. It's just beautiful.
Death does not scare me.
I just silence the shutter. You can't play the Owl and the Defender of Argus, so I think you just silence the shutter. Like, I don't see yourself getting a better target. I'm pretty sure both eggs are gone at this point.
Right.
That's actually a pretty good draw because it lets him clear off the.
Let's see what he gets.
Definitely here.
Ooh,
That's pretty good.
really big.
A free, yeah, a free 6/5 is nothing to scoff at. Even though you don't get the battle cry effect, just free value.
And the healing totem, my favorite totem.
Takes it out of Mortal Coil range.
Right.
With that Jiraxis in hand, I'm so scared to Soulfire. Because you know it's going to happen.
Doomsayer. Yeah. How many times have we had the card one card? But we all know that card reads, "Will this card the only card you don't want it to do?" Card. Oh, I guess there was a second egg.
No, that's from the Warlock player. Oh, actually, yeah, you're right. You're right. My bad. Oh yeah, the first egg we saw was in the first game.
Oh, yeah, right.
This is an interesting line
That's
of
interesting. I
trades.
would've-
Oh,
I get it,
okay,
I get
yeah,
it,
I
yeah.
get it now. Yeah.
Wow, if that were either of us, we would have just lost.
Common Hero Power is just presenting so much value this matchup. And
This is why you don't want to fire up.
Yep, we probably should put that egg next on the other side.
Get your funnel case here.
Last turn to prevent.
Bloodlust. One turn earlier.
Yep.
I was going for it. I guess.
That
you
is
probably
so
have-
weird about Bloodlust. The fact that it doesn't buff your actual hero like Savage War does to me feels so wrong. It should really buff your hero. I mean, I know it would be really good with Doomhammer, but
I mean,
no, it's 5 mana for 3 damage compared to Savage War 3 mana for 2 damage, plus the hero. It's just.
Eladon, Lord of the Burning Legion.
And you don't really care what you. I mean, you rather, I think, yeah, prefer to keep the sheep here. Yeah,
definitely.
for Shaman. But this value of the Draxus is gonna really probably pull this game in favor of Macintosh.
Yeah, I mean, the Doomhammer double Rockbiter's already gone. The Bloodlust is gone. I can't imagine that there's much left in
I mean,
deck.
that's pretty good though.
There's really nothing else you could. Oh man, Sylvan's coming in here. But there's really.
But
yeah, there's
this is
nothing else you could ask
fatigue
for.
now. So, how many cards does the Shaman left have in their deck?
I have no
5? Okay, so I mean, this might
If
be.
Thespian can just survive.
Yeah, he might be able to just like he doesn't need to try to really put in any face damage. He just needs to make sure he doesn't die. But then again, it's free 6/6s every turn. When you're at 19 HP,
That's a lot of free damage coming in
Yeah.
every turn. And plus with the 3/8 weapon up.
yeah, this is actually getting dire.
Oh, boom!
Dr.
Boom
Boom.
helps.
No, it's not lethal.
It's not lethal because he's
it's
gonna
2
trade
damage
into
off.
the,
Yep.
and he could get Taunt Totem here, but he doesn't. A very happy Searing Totem.
He really needs to trade.
You have to trade.
Yeah, you're dead otherwise.
Right.
Now, do you go face here?
I'm pretty sure.
No, you can't
You
because
can't.
there's a
You have
Zac
to-
lethal. There's a Zac lethal on board.
Yeah, you have to hope Sylvanas makes some plays.
I think you have to.
Can you play the sheep, attack into a boombot, hoping it hits the sheep? And
I think that's the best.
I'm pretty sure that's.
The line of play you need to go because you don't. It doesn't care what happens to your minions now.
I don't.
Did he just not count? Or is he
I
just
think
going
he's
to
just
try
going-
to steal the boom?
I think he's just going all. Yeah. I personally would have played the sheep, hit both boombots.
Oh
my gosh!
Okay.
Because
he's pretty good at this game.
it's the Golden Jiraxis, boys.
And that, I mean, the boombots can do something here with the lightning storm.
Oh wow, yeah, Lightning Storm coming in with the
Spell power
Spell
totem.
Power Totem. Yeah, he could survive.
I wonder.
Really, that's just so painful for Thespian.
These games are so grindy.
Well, that's a full clear.
Yep. I would. Oh,
Yeah.
I probably would have seen where the boombots go first before sacrificing your totem golem.
Yeah, because now his board can't really do much against this next 6/6
Yeah.
that's coming in, unless if we see a taunt totem. Oh, there we go. But that gets taken away by his weapon. But it prevents 3 damage coming
Yep.
into the face, which is incredibly important.
And he needs to play the sheep here.
And because there's still 2 totems up, if he rolls totem first, he could probably get another taunt. There's 50% chance of getting another taunt totem.
Well, also what you could do is you run the Searing Totem in, and then you run the Explosive Sheep, the Boombot into the Sheep, and then you hope the rest of the damage on the Boombot kills Infernal, and then you do the rest of your turn. I really think that was the line of play to go. But,
I think you're right. I think he has to hit the sheep here.
yeah, well, now he can't because he took
Oh,
your
he
power.
already totemed. You're right.
Yeah. That is actually exactly full, so...
Yep. That's
Now, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. Because we just traded one grindy deck for another grindy deck.
a win's a win, right?
No, I was just talking about time.
Oh yeah. Well, you can see it. You can also see it in Thespian's face. He knew. He's pretty upset with himself right here.
Yeah. So the score's 1-1. This is
All
a
right,
best
guys.
of 5.
Yeah, that was actually a really incredible match. That was two back and forth games back in a row. So hopefully we get maybe some Murlocs. Get some quick games in here. Maybe some face hunter.
You really want to see.
I want to
Murloc
see
power.
Murlocs. We had an anything dick last week, and it did not get a single play. It didn't get played once. Not one time was that card played. I was very upset. I did talk to one of our players. They are confirmed bringing Paladin, but it is not anything, unfortunately. Sad for me.
What? Oh.
But yeah, the third game should be getting started soon.
Yep.
Give me 1 second, guys.
Yeah. 1 sec.
Now we're back. Sorry about that. That was interesting. And we got the third game queuing in here. Players wanted to take a small break to congratulate each other for an epic game.
Shall be mine.
Keeps the entire hand. I mean, I don't know about keeping the Argus there.
I mean, I kind of like it, just
And-
because you can get it on the Imp Gang boss, and that always feels good.
I mean, it's actually
I
been
do-
universally proven that you always coin out Dark Pillar.
Really?
Yeah. You always do it.
Oh man, he got the Bloodsail Corsair. I'd love to see some value out of
Because
that.
you're probably going to tap on 2, and if not, you get a situational card to help you on your next turn.
I like it.
So you like always coin Peddler. Now, not winning the joust here, but
Honestly, you're a hunter. How often do you win
Yeah.
the joust?
I just like playing the sheep here. I mean, actually drawing the Mortal Coil now, you don't want a sheep, but
Dementia, we have 9 players.
yeah.
Yeah, we have 9 players playing.
We're playing Swiss, last hero standing, specify 1 ban.
Yeah, I'd like the sheep to come down here.
Yeah.
I mean, well, yeah, I think.
No,
I think the
Imp Gang
sheep,
boss is good
well,
for
the
it.
Imp Gang boss is good, but
No, if you're gonna play the sheep, you shouldn't have Mortal Coiled.
yeah, absolutely, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, like,
I think just if you're gonna play sheep versus just playing Imp Gang boss was better.
yeah.
And it's off curve just to play the sheep too.
Just
Yeah,
going
coming
for
in,
the
adding some
face.
damage because you're a hunter and Smork is correct.
Oh.
I mean, looking at his hand, I feel like it's correct too because he has the bear trap up, he has the explosive
Yeah.
trap in hand, and plus the high main coming out on 6. It's just gonna put tons of pressure. And right here, Macintoshkin doesn't really have a good turn.
Actually, he does.
Oh,
he
no, he does.
dark bombs and then he runs in the sheep.
Yeah.
Oh,
whoa.
why is he Mortal Coiling?
Well, I was actually thinking maybe.
No, you can say Mortal Coil later.
Well, the play that I was thinking was maybe you run the sheep into the Leah, does 3 to him and 2 to everything else, right? And then you bomb for something else. But
I like Hero Power Silverback Patriarch, aka the Fireback Killer. Silverback Patriarch actually almost lost Fireback BlizzCon. Off a web spinner.
OOThespian here is probably going to be really salty when this Bloodsail Corsair comes in.
Yep, that's good.
If I was Macintoshkin, you got to go out. You got to throw out the Happy Feast. Where's the Happy Feast?
I like playing the Imp Gang boss first before you start playing the Argus.
Yeah, I think
this just feels so weak.
Yeah, his life is his very low life total.
Yeah, but you're expecting high main.
Yeah, true. But he understands. Well, I wonder what 2-ups he's running. I wasn't keeping track for him to play Reno here.
I mean, it seems like he's just running one of everything except for the Dreadsteeds, I thought.
That's what it seems like, but I mean, we obviously haven't seen the rest of the day. I think that's probably what it's like. Okay, so assuming you have Reno value here, is that the correct play, or have you tested the other secrets? No, he just never.
No,
was
he
a-
has, no. Well, no, he know. I think he knows it's explosive. Oh, well, explosive bear.
So if he knew it was explosive, that is
Yeah.
not good. No, this is a really important roll here. If it rolls 2, it's pretty much okay.
Game.
And that's usually the case with Implosion. If you roll 2, you're generally just going to lose. Most cases, not.
Okay,
not
so
all.
he hasn't actually tested a secret because he didn't attack there.
Yeah, so he doesn't know. So if he doesn't know whether or not it's bear or explosive trap, I think the Implosion, he's probably pretty scared about it. Oh, at this point, I'd be very scared about it. This. Oh, man.
Yes, that is such a cool card.
This Hellfire, this explosive trap's gonna hurt.
The explosive trap benefits from throw damage?
I believe so.
Can you check that again?
No, I guess not.
No, but you're getting the sparkly over the hunter.
Yeah.
Usually means spell power affects it. So
Attack face Macintoshkin, I would like to know.
Yes, for science, you need to attack the face here.
Dementia, maybe you know, or maybe one of our other Twitch strat has tested that out, because I personally don't know anyone who's been playing Beast Druid. Hellfire's gonna feel pretty good here.
Trading the Zombie Child and Hellfire. Gotta make sure to trade in the Zombie Child first. That is in display.
Yeah.
Actually, no, because the Jungle Moonking didn't matter. My bad.
Try to play the Dreadsteed first, just for the guarantee some value, so you can feel good. In case you balance the game.
Oh, okay, someone on the stream just confirmed that it does get the spell power bonus.
And Snipe does as well. That'd be pretty
Yeah.
cool. How mad would you be if you played Reno? It just got sniped down from 6. Or if you play that as a well, more likely you'd play a Beast Druid. You play your Druid of the Claw, and it gets sniped down from 6. That would hurt. I'd feel really bad. Alright, we got some Dreadsteed action. We got a
Yep, Dreadseed runs a lot of healing, and Sacrificial Pact is so good in Dreadseed because when you have Baron Rivendare on the board, and then when you have a Dreadsteed on the board and you Sacrificial Pack it, you spawn 2 Dreadsteeds.
So would you have played the Imp Gang boss over the Death Lord here?
No, I definitely would play the Death Lord.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Playing the Freezing Trap is actually not a bad idea to run in the Dreadsteed now that he drew the Void Collar, because 3-6 1-1, which always feels bad. Oh, he's just gonna play it here.
I much prefer to see the Void Collar and the Death Lord here.
Snake Trap. I don't remember.
From the void I come.
Well, Hero Power before all of this.
Death does not scare me.
This is the dream, right? You just get a board of Dreadsteeds and you just play Mal'Ganis. You just get 3/3s that always come back. Axis is huge, as is the fact that he has both of them here. It puts Macintoshkin in a really good spot. I mean, the Hunter could very easily draw into damage that could burst him down from 10 within the next couple turns.
Yeah.
But the fact that he has Mal'Ganis and Firaxis here is pretty much, he adds 7 and adds 15. Yeah, he's adding 22 damage, or 22 life, essentially.
Yep.
And immunity, so. And just
I
this
mean,
this board is just, what can you do?
Mal'Ganis is just so good versus Hunter. It's ridiculous.
You get that Hound Master value on the Angry Chicken. We're about to get some Angry Chicken value. It's going to be great. Aw, but unfortunately Mal'Ganis is going to ruin our fun.
I probably would have laughed his Zombie play already.
You face Jiraxxus.
Immune Jiraxxus.
This is just, this feels so good. I've had this on ladder a couple times, and it's just game. I mean, it was game before, but this is just because you can have an immune Jiraxxus.
Okay, so it is now 2-1 in favor of Macintoshkin.
Macintoshkin.
Yep. His Dreadseed Warlock is doing work.
Yeah.
Dreadseed
Really
Reno
interesting
Warlock.
deck. And so we have the Warlock coming in again with another win. So what, do we get the classes for...
No, we didn't get the classes
We
this
didn't,
time.
we didn't get the classes, okay. Well, like we're
We're at
yeah,
their
Angry
mercy.
Log, we're sad chicken. I think if he didn't have Mal'Ganis on there, I would have just attacked into the chicken just for fun to finally get some Angry Chicken value, right?
Yes.
Fancy mics. Yeah, fancy mics.
Yep.
This tiny little mic. Magnanimous. Anyways. So, got a long wait, unfortunately, for this next game.
Yeah. Are they just deciding their deck?
Challenge. Alright, we got the game coming in right
Yep.
now.
Okay.
Oh, it should be Macintoshkin's Warlock versus Thespian's Warlock. Alright.
Your soul shall be mine.
And if I'm correct, if Macintosh can take this game, that would be the series, right?
Yes.
Alright.
But traditionally, Dreadseed Warlock did not do good against other Warlocks. because they just run bigger things.
But this is not a typical Dreadsteed Warlock deck.
It's not a typical Dreadsteed Warlock deck, but
But it does have.
he,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if you look at the hand for the
I mean, so if you're looking at
Thespian.
Thespian's hand, it doesn't feel good. Like this hand is. Well, no, actually,
No,
it's
no,
actually
it's
actually
a- no,
amazing.
it's a-
No,
no,
it's
it's-
amazing.
yeah,
I'm
it's an
sorry, I was
amazing
looking.
hand. That's what
I
I'm
only saw
talking
Boom
about.
and Ragnaros.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have the Twilight Drake coming in on 4, the Belcher coming in on 5,
and-
pulling Boom into 6. Like
Yep.
this, yeah.
And if you compare that to what the Dreadsteed Warlock is going to be playing turn for turn, the Dreadsteed Warlock is easily going to get overwhelmed.
Right. And the Dreadsteed Warlock didn't have a God Draw start, so he didn't have the turn 1 into Dark Peddler into house here. So he needs to, and on the other side of that, Thespian got the Dark Peddler off early, getting Blood Imp down. Let's see if that makes some.
That makes a huge difference because the in-game boss now can't just freely kill off the Dark Peddler. See, now the Dark Peddler.
Now the Dark Peddler is just going to kill the King boss, yeah.
Yeah, it's a huge difference.
Follow it up with the Twilight Drake.
Yep. I definitely play the Twilight Drake here over Implosion because the best Implosion target is a Void Caller and that
And you
can
generally don't want to kill a Void Caller just because if Mal'Ganis comes out and you just don't have a way to deal with it, it's just terrible.
Yeah.
Next turn it wouldn't be horrible if he could kill it on board. So yeah, if he plays the Twilight Drake now, kills it, the next turn he could coin into a
Siphon Soul.
Siphon Soul on the Mal'Ganis.
Or next turn he could just silence a Void Caller. But you might want to save that for Dreadsteed.
Yeah, I think because he knows this is a Dreadsteed deck, he's going to want to hold on to the silence.
Yeah, I like playing out the Dreadsteed here.
To
Your Void
guarantee the
Caller.
Mal'Ganis.
Yeah.
Trade in, yep, I guess so. And he's going to... But unfortunately, that doesn't kill off the
Yeah.
Drake.
And
I'm not a fan of that play.
Yeah, I'm not either. The Mal'Ganis, all it gave you was 4 additional damage to the face. There.
Yeah, as we thought, the Coin Siphon Soul is coming in.
Yep.
I mean, because you have to.
And then just clear off a 1/1 probably. Or hit the face. Yeah, hit the face. Denies 2 cards, basically. Every time
Drawing
you...
Argus here is pretty good.
Yeah.
Gotta play the Dark Peddler first, I believe. Play it all the way on the left. Or on the right, it doesn't matter. I actually would play it all the way. Yeah, I would
want to
play
put
it
it next to the Dreadsteed.
But when the Dreadsteed dies, doesn't it come back on the right, or does it come back right where it was?
I think it's right where it was.
Okay, that's all.
Actually,
Wow. Yeah, I think Flame Imp is really the only option there.
Shield for Argus.
So this turn's a little awkward, having to play Belcher off curve, but... Because unfortunately we weren't able to coin Boom, but... He could play the double 3-drop the Earthen Ring with the MK.
I like that.
Yeah, fits the curve better.
Yep.
Gets to heal the Twilight Drake, trades into the... Oh, maybe he doesn't. He just gets a fully healed Twilight Drake. Pretty much.
I think the best target there definitely was.
Earthen Ring over the Imp King boss. I kind of like the Imp King boss, so you get more value because there's just a ton of 1/1s up on the board. Oh, yeah, but I think we're gonna all agree that the Twilight Drake is not the one you wanted there. I think 9 health is plenty. Plus, if it just gets silenced, then it's just a waste of value. Just flooding the board here. Boom coming in. And, how much damage is this? Like, assuming, like, if Macintoshkin had Power Overwhelming in his hand, like Power Overwhelming Abusive Sergeant or something, because we know he doesn't run 2.
Yeah.
Or 5. That would still be 1 off, you can say that there.
Probably see some trading and I like to see some trading, and then you trade the Dread Seed into a Boombot, and then you big game under the Dr. Boom.
Tap here?
Probably.
Maybe you can get a Baron. No, you wouldn't have enough mana. That's one mana off. Yeah, you need to beat. Yeah.
I think you just tap to tap. You're not looking for anything. I think you run the Dread Seed in.
Oh, that's perfect.
But yeah, he's just good at this game.
I like that trade.
I've got the beast in my sail.
Clearing off the Boombot so they don't have a chance to kill the big game hunter. Probably can go face here.
Get your funnel case here.
So for
Mortal Coil is a really good draw.
yeah. Chain draw actually.
He can Mortal Coil.
And then clear off the big game hunter. And he can Implosion or Belcher.
Yeah, I was thinking Belcher.
I don't
He
like the
could
Belcher
even-
as much because the Nerubian and the Dread Seed are just going to trade into it, and Roy doesn't do anything. Does that make sense?
But he could, with the Belcher, I mean, maybe, would you silence the Dreadsteed here? No, I guess not.
No. But what I'm saying is like the Implosion could have like
Developed a board.
yeah. It's a bit more awkward.
Speaking of awkward.
Yeah.
Or if you rolled 4, or if you rolled 2, if you rolled 3.
Thinking about playing the Jiraxis here, this seems to just be a standard Reno lock from Thespian, based on what I'm seeing.
Oh, and the fact that he kills it immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like holding off on your axes.
Yeah. But this definitely looks like a Reno lock for Thespian.
Yeah. Not seeing any. We haven't seen any giants yet. We see Ragnaros, which is not relatively common.
He's probably running one of each giant.
Probably,
one mountain,
but I mean,
one molten. But
at
yeah.
this point in the game, we should have seen one if there was 2, right?
Yep.
I mean, it's possible that all 4 giants are in the bottom 10, but it's just unlikely.
And we really don't see traditional hand locks anymore. They're just
too slow.
Yep.
Everything's too quick and just destroys them.
Mine
2 Reno locks is going to be another incredibly long game here.
Mm-hmm. Both games are very centered around taking the game very long, very control-ish decks.
Trying to fatigue your opponent in most cases. Seeing the silence come out here, probably would you? I think so. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be silence Ragnaros. Maybe silence Hero Power Sylvanas, but
Did he see? He saw the Twisting Nether last game, right?
Yeah.
So I mean,
so I think Sylvanas.
Yeah.
Sylvanas would just counteract it better. Ragnaros just dies.
Yeah, I like this. So actually, just playing Sylvanas play. Maybe try to steal the Dread Seed.
Yeah.
And save the silence. This to me, if you're gonna play the Ragnaros, you should play the silence with it.
Absolutely. Because yeah, if the Ragnaros just hits Dreadsteed, that was just you did nothing that turn.
Yeah.
Life tap and Twisting Nether. That was a really cool effect. The horse was running directly down. Like
Yep.
that. An angle. That time it was like.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so we have the Stalag coming in.
Definitely, this is definitely Reno. And now there's no
There's
debating
no doubt about
it. Finally gonna silence that Dread Seed. Finally has had enough.
Shields up.
I definitely would have liked to see him only taunt the Fugan there. Or taunt the Zombie Chow.
Yeah, I think if you're gonna, I think taunting up the owl there was wrong, but it Hellfire is a card.
Death does not scare.
You tap first.
Yeah, you're supposed to tap there first.
But-
See your options.
Gets punished.
Now, does he play?
Now it feels bad to tap,
Yeah.
right?
does he play the Zombie Chow? Because he knows his opponent is playing Reno, so I would, like, at this point, I would assume I'm playing a Reno deck, and I'd probably play the Zombie Chow because you know he's going to heal to full at some point anyways.
Right.
So you just want the board control. But he's just choosing just to keep the Zombie Chow, maybe hoping he just never draws into Reno.
Oh man, that sack pack is going to be huge. I just forgot.
Yeah.
If
He can't play Jiraxis at any point this game.
Thespian plays Jiraxis, it's going to get sack packed.
Yeah, when you turn into a Jiraxis, your hero is actually technically classified as a demon because Jiraxis is a demon, so you can get Sacrificial Pact and it just kills you. So,
Oh man, he's going to play the Jiraxis to hopefully force his Jiraxis, right?
yep.
Oh man,
This
it
is
seems like that's the only play.
yeah.
Oh no.
What if Reno Jackson gets pulled out of the Death Lord? That is so sad. And this and Macintoshkin takes the series. Look at his face. He knows. He knows what's about to happen.
In one of the most insane fashions, he's going to win it.
Yep. You have to be him here.
You have to throw out the Pleasant Feast.
Yes.
Throw out the Thaddeus.
You have to say thank you. You have to say thank you.
Alright,
Okay,
he's
well
being a
played.
good guy. Just going to sack pack. And oh man, that is the series.
And
Congratulations to
Thespian's face.
Macintoshkin.
Yep.
Yeah, Thespian knows. He's like, oh, come on. But he did see the
Yeah,
sack
he
pass
saw
last
the sack
game.
pack last game, so he should have known.
Very, very reasonable possibility.
Yep. So that is the first game. We're going to move on to the second very quickly here, guys.
Yep.